Two came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, boom, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found.
Tell me just a little bit about you.
Well, my name is Sharon, but I'm known as Nay TikTok Dance Queen. I first started on TikTok, hitting 1 million likes, and then I made my way to Facebook. I'm also 31 years old. I'm a mother of 6 kids. Um, I'm a fiance. Um, what else? I'm outgoing. I'm down to earth. I'm funny. Like,
Well, obviously. Yeah. So you said 6 kids. That
yes.
is crazy to me. How do you do this and with 6 kids?
Well, I will say, I kind of do when I start doing my videos. I wait till my kids are in school, so because they're in school from 7. Well, some goes from 6:45 to 3, and then my last son goes from 9 to 4. So I try to do my little videos in between those times, so I won't have to worry about them running in the video, being loud. But if they are home, I just tell them go to their room, they watch their TV, and I just do what I do. Gotta make it work.
So being known on, TikTok, Instagram, and multiple platforms, tell me just a little bit how you get started doing that.
Well, I got started doing TikTok is because I used to go on there. At first, I used to scroll. I was scared at first. But then I ran across this one big girl. I believe her name was Big Confidence on TikTok. And I seen how people would bash her for what she's doing. And I didn't see nothing wrong. And I got to thinking like, okay, I can do that too. So I think I should just go ahead and give it a shot. I was singing at first. I stopped that. So I said, oh yeah, I could dance too. So I might as well go ahead, dance, show my plus size women that they can do it too, motivate people. So I got on there. I made my first video. My first video went viral. When I say I had people calling me like, oh my God, you viral, you viral. I'm like, oh wow, all I did was this and I'm viral. So I kept going. I didn't stop. I just kept going with the dancing and then so I would say that video inspired me to do what I'm doing now.
So is that the only person that you're following, or is there other social media influencers
Well,
that have?
I'm following Tobias Carvel. I know y'all know about him. Kwani Monroe, Muffin plus 9, I believe it is. Sugar's Closet. Them are a couple people I'm following. Oh, Big Jazz. Don't let me forget Big Jazz.
And so you're pretty much what really drew you is kind of body positivity
Yes.
and putting out positivity for plus size.
Yes.
What made you want to do that? Like, what drew you to that? Like, why plus size women?
Well, what drew me to it is because I felt like people judged big women. They felt because we wasn't a size 1 or 2, we couldn't do what others do. So I wanted to show people it don't matter what shape or size you are, you can do whatever you put your mind to. So I got up one day and I just said like, I'm gonna do it. So I'm not saying like y'all like if y'all do check my platform out or do watch me, I do the splits, I do the head, the leg, one leg up, all that. I've been doing this since I was a kid, but I'm just saying you can do it. All you gotta do is keep trying and practicing. It take practice. Don't give up. That's all I'm telling you. Is don't give up. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Do not give up. It's the key. Stay consistent.
So really showing people that bigger women, plus size women can do everything you
Of
can
course.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, which is great. I think it definitely inspires people and your inspiration to other women who might see you.
Mhm.
So, have you had any negativity that has come out?
Oh, yes. I have had a lot of negativity. But me growing up in the household I grew up in, we used to roast each other. So nothing nobody can say can hurt me because I already know I'm big. I ain't ugly. You can call me big all you want. It's always fat jokes. But, I grew up getting called fat, this, that. I look past that. It's not gonna stop me. So
your upbringing has made you have kind of a thicker skin.
yes.
So tell me just a little bit more about that upbringing.
Well, I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Um, on over on what? Robeson. I grew up on Robeson, Plymouth Road. Yes, Plymouth. They call it Plymouth Rock, but Plymouth. Period. Um, I grew up there with my siblings. I have two brothers and I have two other sisters. I am the oldest sister. Um, we used to just, I don't know, my mom used to be going to work. We used to just sit in the house and just crack jokes. Like we all had a nickname, like period. We all had a nickname. So it's like growing up in a household where you got called names that, or like going to school, I was always the bigger person. So I had to worry about people staring at me, or you know how you get on the bus and you feel like, oh, all eyes on you. So it's just like I I grew past all that. Like I'm older now. I'm 31 years old. So nothing back then can stop me from what's about to happen now.
Right. That's great. So, when you hear your followers or your fans tell you that you're an inspiration, how does that make you feel?
Oh, that just makes me feel amazing. That just makes me want to go extra harder for them and myself. Because hearing a person say you motivated them or you inspire them is such an amazing, it's just an amazing feeling, because I didn't have people like inbox me, oh, I had knee surgery and I thought that I wouldn't be able to walk again and all that, but I turned on your videos and I stood up for the first time. Or a person tell me, I weigh this much and I thought I'd never get out of bed, but seeing you dancing and motivating me, you made me get up and want to join you on TV. I got people asking me to open up dance studios and all type of stuff. It's like, I love it.
Yeah. So, in terms of being an influencer, is that what you would consider your favorite thing? Is
Yes.
being an inspiration?
Yes.
What would you say is your least favorite?
What do you mean?
About the least favorite thing about being an influencer?
I won't lie, the negativity. Sometimes, well, they say don't read it, like just look past it. But sometimes a negative comment will make you go extra harder. So sometimes it could be the negativity, but hey, I look past it.
Yeah. So you don't delete negative comments or
Oh
anything
no,
like
I
that?
leave it there. I don't delete anything. I don't block no one. I leave it there.
Why?
It's a freedom of speech. You can say
Mhm.
what you want. I've been there. I've been through it all. So it's like nothing you say can hurt me or stop me, because I'm going to do it. I'm
Yeah.
going to do it. I'm not going to give up.
Yeah. So, in terms of social media and being an influencer, like, where do you see that going? Like, what are your goals?
Well, my goals is to be on national TV. My goals is to be sitting on someone's TV show telling my story on how I did what I did and how I got as far as I got. Because I'm going far and I'm not going to stop. I want to see myself on what? Jennifer Hudson show. What is it? Oprah. Um, TV period. I'm doing this all the way into Lizzo. Like people keep saying, "Oh, Lizzo." They tag Lizzo in my stuff. They tag a lot of people in my stuff, to be honest. And I'm just doing it. I'm not, matter of fact, I'm doing it until I get on television to be able to tell my story. I want to go to schools. I want to talk to young women. People battling depression, going through anything. I am doing this for us because I was there at a point. So, yeah.
Have you ever thought about like writing a book or anything?
Of course, I did think of writing a book, but I'm not gonna lie, it gets deep. So I stopped. But coming soon. I'm going to finish that. It's coming soon. A book, yes.
It sounds like you have a good story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be something you should definitely look into,
Most definitely.
or just on a podcast like you're doing now.
Yes.
So I know you said that, people recognize you out in public. How has that impacted your life?
Whew. Well, it's new for me. So it can get scary, but it be like, dang, you really did it. Like people know you. Like I walk into stores and people be like, hey, you that girl that be dancing, Miss Walkthrough. Everyone knows me as Miss Walkthrough. Some people will say dance queen. But yeah, I love it. They know me. Yes.
Okay. So what is walkthrough? I don't know what that is.
Well, it was a dance I did to a song off TikTok. And it's when I walk through. And I just for some reason when I hear a beat, I just go with it. So I just went and I just started doing this, but I never thought that it'd get millions of views. Or Waka Flocka Mama will share it. Candy off of Escape will share it. Who else shared it? It was a couple of more. Christine Milian. I hope I'm saying her name right. She shared it. Chili off of TLC. Her and her new boyfriend was doing it. So once that, I'm like, oh my God, like they are doing and I made this dance up. That's somebody else's song, but that was my dance that people was really doing. And it's crazy. I had people duetting me, like, you know how you in the video and then they put themselves next to you and they doing what you're doing. It just was amazing. Like I loved it.
Um, you said there's been so many celebrities that have been sharing it, duetting it. Has that led to any in person bookings or anything like that?
Yes, I did have a booking with Ayanna Childs. I don't know if you guys know her. She's from Memphis. I believe she runs a church. I don't know if she runs a church, but she does a lot of stuff. She sings. She performs places. She booked me for Memphis, Arkansas. I went down there and I performed at a fashion show. That was my first ever performance I did, and she booked me for the walkthrough.
How was it doing that?
It was it was my first, so I'm not gonna lie. I was very nervous, but I did it and I got it done. And they loved me. And I also had people contacting me after that wanting to book me for other stuff like a play. I have someone booking me for I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna say a play. It's a play. But it's like, hold on, y'all know like the Color Purple? The Color Purple did something on stage.
Like a musical?
Yeah, they want to book me for a musical play.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, that's coming up, but that won't be until I believe June of next year. She wants me to come out and do that.
So you got big plans coming up.
Yes, big plans coming up.
Okay. And doing those in person bookings and things like that. I know you said you feel nervous. Do you suffer from like anxiety or anything like that?
Oh yes, I have really bad anxiety. Back in 2004 or 3, I got into a car accident and it caused me to have anxiety. And then I had, I believe, my third child, and I went through postpartum depression. So it caused it to get bad. So now when I overthink about something like the trip and me having to dance in front of so many people, it caused me to go into, get to thinking like, oh my God, is they gonna like me? Yes, I had a panic attack, but I had to breathe through it and tell myself, like, you got this. These people was here to see you. So I did it. I got it done.
Have any advice for any upcoming influencers?
Yes. Stay consistent. Don't give up. Ignore the negativity, but also pay attention to it because it will make you want to go harder. Sometimes people tell me, don't look at it, don't read it. I read it because sometimes a negative comment can make you go so far, just like a positive comment. I hope you get where I'm coming from. But sometimes it takes a negative comment to make you want to do or go as far as you think you can ever go. Like seriously, right? Prove them wrong, basically. Yeah. Show them like, okay, you said this, but I'm gonna show you this. I'm,
you've been proving a lot of people wrong. For
Yes,
sure,
I have.
Just starting off in, social media, like you say, you've had those negative comments and things like that. But, you've been showing them, you've been consistent, you continue to go.
Yes.
And now your platforms have thousands of followers.
I'm what? Facebook, I have 118,000 followers. YouTube, 60,000. Instagram, 33,000. And I already said Facebook. What else I got? TikTok is, I don't remember what TikTok is. I ain't been on there in I don't know what my TikTok is. I know I have about over 30,000 likes. I don't know what the followers is yet, but I had a TikTok that got banned that was almost at 100,000, and they thought that was gonna stop me by banning me. I don't know if people was reporting me, but I didn't let that stop me. I started over, and I'm almost there again. So never give up.
So in your free time, what do you do? Like when you're not a TikTok queen, when you're not.
I'm a full-time mother, basically. Shit, it's nothing else I can do. I got 6 kids. Right after that camera cut off, boom, dinner, washing, laundry, cleaning. Then I have a son. He's they call it, I'm not gonna say autistic, but he's, what is it called? They said development delay. How do I say that? Yeah, he has a what she said. Yes, a developmental delay. So yeah, he's 8 years old, but really they said my mind, he's still 5, 4. I'm still learning, I'm still learning my baby, but he's getting there. It's my baby, miracle baby. Yes, it is.
You mentioned earlier that you are a fiance. Can you tell us just a little bit about him? How long have you guys been together?
Well, next year we'll make it 7 years we've been together. I met him on a dating site called Tag, if you guys know. TAGGED, Tag. I was ignoring him at first, but he slid into my DMs and he slid onto my live. And we talked over the phone for, I say, about a month. And then we met in person. And then, boom, years later, he proposed to me. I believe it was last year. He proposed to me last year.
You mentioned that, childhood has led you to have a thicker skin than most due to name calling and what have you. Was that more so from, those kids in school, family? Can you tell us just a little bit about how you built that thicker skin?
Yes, it was mostly in the household. I will say that, but it wasn't like, okay, it was mostly in the household. My brothers were they were like comedians. They would crack a joke on you, but I was the sensitive one. If I didn't really like all that, but I knew I had to get them back, so I tried to crack a joke back on them, but they had good jokes. So, and my weight was one. I was always a chubby big girl. So, yeah, my brothers brought it out of me. Yeah, they used to say some low blow stuff. And then when I went to school, I have a pudge nose. Everybody else have normal noses, but I got this pudge. They say pig. They used to call me pig nose. I used to be like, pig nose, what's up? But mine's like this. They used to just crack jokes about my nose, my size. And but yeah, I believe it started at home. But it was also at school too, so I'll say both.
Yeah. But obviously, as you grew up, you realized that you're a beautiful Black woman.
Yes.
And,
yes.
Size doesn't define you.
One day I looked in that mirror, you guys, and I told myself, you are beautiful. Mm-hmm. I had to do that. I'm like, you are beautiful. Don't let no one tell you, you're this, you're that. I had people telling me, oh, no one will want you. You're not going to be able to have kids, or nobody going to want to have kids by you. Boom. 6. But I said, yes.
So what's next for you?
So what's next for me is Vlogmas on YouTube. I will be vlogging all of December. I did miss. Today is December 3rd. So I'm going to start off on tomorrow, December 4th. So I am kind of late, but your guys not going to miss anything. So I'm going to be doing Vlogmas for Christmas with my kids, them opening up Christmas gifts, us spending time together, me making dinner, all of that. And also, don't forget, I will be starting a podcast, Chop It Up with Nay, you guys, speaking about what made me do what I'm doing now, what got me to this point, what made me do what I'm doing now, and opening up all about my whole life, basically. So stay tuned to Chopping It Up with Nate and Vlogmas.
Yeah, she fine. Then who brought you? Twins in the bins once again. Yeah, I brought two. Ay. When I walk through, deal for the sneaks. Couple freaks got them geek. Puffing on that loud, I put Popeye in the leaf like a 30 perky. I'ma pop a nigga if he creep. When I walk through, bands on his head. Yeah, get him off.